told your friend you're not okay? And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me here today. I am in the BLOXBURG Roblox, and that's because I'm going to be showing you guys the Halloween update. Before we get started, make sure you guys subscribe to big thumbs up and notification bell to also my post. But anyways, let's get started. So when you first join, the whole home screen is completely different. Now the options are colored in orange, and then you have a spider web on the left and the bottom right. So the whole theme is now changing, and now we're going to be showing you guys the furniture in just a moment. Also guys, just in case if you didn't know, the Halloween update for BLOXBURG didn't just have the items, the whole map changed in a way, and you also have new food options that you can also have as well. I'm going to be showing you guys that as well, like the food and everything. But yeah, now let's get on to the items that we have. So as you see, one of the ways the map changes, the trees are now different and the grass is now a different color. But let's just go ahead and start. So you have a pop-up canopy tent, and it's $1,900 if you want that. You have a plastic rake, which is $270, and then you have for $225 a rough autumn tree, and that kind of matches with the whole autumn vibe. Not really as much as Halloween, but there is there is more Halloween items here, but I'm gonna just go to the new category instead of decorations right now. But for $690, we have an inflatable candy corn. Inflatable candy corn for $690. For $275, we have a metal leaf tray. So that also matches with the whole autumn vibe mostly as well. You have the canopy, and then you have a candle, a traditional pillar candle. You have a rounded square candle, just like a bunch of candles. And you have another round one. Oh, that was square. Rounded square, I mean. Here you have a miniature pumpkin candle. So that one's more kind of a vibe with a Halloween theme. Then you have an antique oil lamp. You have a fall leaf wreath for $95. And then you have the rake, and then you have the autumn tree. And then you have the other stuff as well, but that's more from the previous updates. But now let's just go ahead and get rid of that. Okay, but now if you go to the decorations for this instead, you can find more of the Halloween items over here. So you can see all the pumpkins kind of going through. And then you have more of the outfits. I mean, other ones as well, but special, I feel like. Okay, there we go. You go to special, and that's where you can see all the Halloween updates. Items again. So here we have a miniature pumpkin for $50. Miniature. It's exactly miniature. Then you have empty candy buckets, and then you can choose a couple from. You have $50 for this bat one, $50 for the ghost one, $50 for this noob candy bucket, and then $50 for the pumpkin candy bucket, and $50 for a trick-or-treat pillowcase. So you could just have a pillowcase if you wanted to as it. For the pumpkins itself, for $70 you could get a normal pumpkin. For $120 you could get a pumpkin, a house, a lantern. So it's a lantern actually. A jack-o'-lantern for $120. $120 you could get a sinister jack-o'-lantern. For $130 you could get a noob lantern, and for $140 you could get a ghost lantern. Oh my gosh, okay. And then here you have the window decals. It's like curtains, but obviously decals. So actually it'd be better if I just show you guys when I go. So you put these on windows. You put these on windows, and then it would just have the decal that you got. It's like a curtain actually, if you want to just think of it that way. It's gonna come out really bad actually, now that I think of it, because the windows are just so thin. So let me just yeah, this one would be a good one so I can show you guys. So then for that, we have a spooky window decal. You have the bats window decal, and you can put it on the window. Then you have a headless window decal, and then you have a the spider one window decal, and then those are the 3 options for that. Then you have the pumpkins. You have a tall pumpkin, a tall jack-o'-lantern, a tall noob-o'-lantern, and a tall sinister jack-o'-lantern. So they're just taller versions of some of them. For $90, you have a happy ghost. For $90, you have the paper bag lanterns. You have $90 for a bat one, $90 for the ghost, $90 for the noob, and $90 for the pumpkin. Then you have the wreath, which I think I already showed. Okay, and then you have some lights. You could get a ghost string light for $120. Okay, and then we have a miniature pumpkin candle. If you could go closer and you guys can see it better that way. It's just like a miniature pumpkin, but a candle instead. Oh, I actually missed one here. For the special ones, when you go to build, you have this spooky bush, which is $140. And then you have the tree for $225, the rough autumn tree. Then you have for $470 a spooky tree. And then for $630, you have the scarecrow. We're back to the decorations instead. Then you have a spiderweb garland for $125. For $130, you have pumpkin string lights. And then you have the bush. For a Halloween candy bowl for $165, you could get an eye candy bowl. And it's kind of, I think, how the bowl looks like. For $165, you have a Halloween candy bowl, just like a simple one. And then for $165, you have the spider Halloween candy bowl decorated. Then you have bat wall decal, and it's just pictures, bats, yeah. For $170, you have a floating witch hat lamp. So it's light. For $180, you have a tabletop pumpkins. For $185, you have a pumpkin mat. For $215, you have a plastic skull. Then you have the tree. For $230, you have a stack pumpkins. For $235, you have a candy cauldron, something like that. For $240, you have a gravestone, perfect for decorating. Wait, did I buy 2 of those? Oh, oops. It's perfect for decorating those haunted houses or whatever. And then you have a couple options. Hanging bat, you could get a hanging bat for $300, or you could get a hanging ghost for also $300. For spider webs, you have for $300, you just have a normal looking one, and then you could get one with a spider on it for also the same price with $300. For $360, you could get a cornucopia. It's just like something that has pumpkins, but it's also something holding it. For $390, you have a emerging feet. For $400, you have an empty cauldron. For $470, you have a ghost witch. Then you have the tree, and then for $540 each, you have a happy pumpkin man. And then you have sinister pumpkin man for $550 as well. Then you have for $590 a midging skeleton, $600 for a coffin, $600 for a witch's cauldron. Then you have the scarecrow, and then you have the inflatable candy corn. You have the giant inflatable pumpkin. Giant inflatable ghost. And then you have for a skeleton $870, you have a normal skeleton. For $4,750, you have a giant skeleton. Then for $2,000, you have a giant spider. And then as you see, got way more expensive. But for $15,000, you have an oof gravestone. The other one just says RIP, R.I.P. This one says oof. That's why it's so much more expensive. And for $20,000, you have an oof coffin that also says oof on it. So that one is definitely very expensive. Made my money go way down. But this is all the Halloween decorations you have that you could possibly get. I'm going to be showing you guys the decals because you didn't really see how that looks yet. But I'm going to show you guys that in just a moment. Alright guys, so I have most of the Halloween items here. I took away some because I already had them in my inventory. But here we have the inflatables. Oh wait, what? Why did I do that? Oh, so like, yeah, you can inflate it or you can inflate it again. So we have the pumpkin, we have the ghost, and we have the candy corn. The candy corn is the one that is new. We have this is the pumpkin man's or the happy pumpkin man. You have the candy bowls, and you can get candy. You just gotta pay for them. But yeah, you could get candy. It's all the same, and then there's even more. I think they have Reese's. Oh wait, no they don't. Oops. Okay, then you have some pumpkin and threes, a pumpkin mat, the skull, the stacked pumpkins, the witch hat lamp, the tombstone rip. Then you can get the candy again from a Crodron. Then you have a bunch of pumpkins. You have the ghost, you have the happy face, the noob, sinister, happy face, whatever. Very bright, all very bright. The house, and then a normal pumpkin, and you could carve a pumpkin, but if you wanted to from a normal pumpkin. You have the pillowcase that you could use. And now I don't have a pillowcase, but then you have the buckets, you have the pumpkin, you have the new face, you have the ghost, and then you have the bats, and then you have a little pumpkin, and then you have also the candle. It's also a new item if I could get zoomed in enough, and it's a very tiny pumpkin, but it's a candle. It's right next to the pumpkin bag. And then here you have the scarecrow, the tree, spooky tree, the autumn tree, and then the spooky bush. And then here we have the ghost, string lights, pumpkin, string lights, bats, and then the bat web. And then here we have the decals. If I could open these. Oh, but then yeah. So here we have the decals. We have the spider web, the headless man, and then the bat. So then that's the furniture that we have, the decorations that you could get for this Halloween update. Most of these are items from the other updates that Adomi has had, so the other Halloweens, but there was new items like the candy corn and autumn tree and the candle, the pumpkin candle. But now I'm going to be showing you guys the food that you guys can get. And of course my bills just ran out, and I'm going to be paying this, but I did put something in the oven, which is one of the new Halloween foods. So I'm going to be I'm gonna just finish that here so that I can show you guys the pumpkins. I mean, not the food that you could get. And oh my gosh, there's another one I have to do. But then right after this, I think we'll be done, hopefully, because it takes so long to make food. But you know, it's limited edition food that you could only get. Wow, that you could only get when it's that update, like Halloween or Christmas, Valentine's Day, and stuff like that. I think that's all, actually. Okay, and then let me just go ahead and put that, and now pay the bills. Oh my gosh, that was a lot. So now I'm going to be showing you guys the food. So the food that you could get, I have it on the counter. You have the Halloween cake, tombstones, and because it's, you know, it keeps on getting away, I'm going to change the thing so it doesn't go. Okay, so we have the Halloween cake, that's like a bat. We have tombstone brownies with rip tombstones on it. We have cupcakes with spider on them. I think it's pumpkin. Here we have cake pops, You have an eyeball, Frankenstein, a ghost, and a pumpkin. Pumpkin cookies, pumpkin cupcakes, no, pumpkin muffins, and then ghost cookies. If you want to know how you get these, you could go to ingredients, and you could go, you just scroll down, and you have for $15 of pumpkin cookies, for $18 the ghost cookies, for $24 pumpkin muffins, for $29 Halloween cupcakes, for $36 spooky cake pops, for $48 tombstone brownies, and for $48 Halloween cake. So then those are the foods they could get. And now I'm actually going to be showing you guys other stuff in the map that you also have. And yeah, so you would leave your house, and then you you just go to the main center, and so you can see how the whole map changed as well. Everything's completely different. So you could go, I think there's a couple other places, but I'm going to be showing you guys. I think they might have something over here. Well, I mean, no, I guess not. But you see, the whole town's kind of decorated in a way. You have pumpkins all over the place, and here at the grocery spot, you also have these pumpkins, and you could buy them if you don't feel like. Yeah, and they would go straight to your inventory. You could buy them for $80 of tall pumpkins. Or you could just buy a pumpkin for $70. If you wanted to, like, if you were role playing, this would be like a perfect way for you to kind of make it interesting, I guess. And you could just buy the pumpkins there. But over here we have a stand, plenty of pumpkins, and it says, "Come visit us at our new farm." Located next to the campgrounds. I can also show you guys that. And then here you can buy more pumpkins, or you could buy a couple options here. Actually, you could buy a pumpkin for $70, buy pumpkin spice hot chocolate for $5, pumpkin spice latte for $5, an apple cider for $5, a tall pumpkin for $80, and a caramel apple for $3. So definitely recommend getting those. But now let's go ahead and go to the campsite, and I'm going to be back once I am at the campsite where the Halloween farm is. Okay, so if you guys are curious on how you get to the campsite, you go up this hill, which is behind Blocks. It's the neighborhood behind the burger place. And then you kind of go through the road. It's very plain, but then you'll be seeing the campsite. And I can see it up to here. And then I'll show you guys what you do once you see it. So then once you do, you kind of just go to the left. And now you can actually see there is some, there's like a sign here, and then you have the trail. So then you kind of follow it, and then you would have the pumpkin farm. Whatever, you see it's completely, and it's just like plenty of pumpkins and orchard. So it's still kind of loading in, but it's just decorated so nicely. You have the ghost inflatables, you have all the trees that you can actually see. It's very nice. And then you can even park here. This is perfect for the people who love to role play. So I mean, you got your perfect story over here. And then you have popcorn and cotton candy, Sabrina's snack. You click on the person, you can buy a corn dog for $8, which is brew for $10, pumpkin ice cream for $12. No, pumpkin ice cream sandwich for $12, spooky strawberry cotton candy for $20, orange Atlanta cotton candy for $20, kettle corn for $24, buttered popcorn for $24. And then you could go around here, and then you have places where you could eat. You have like people performing stuff. So yeah, you can't. Yeah, they're just kind of there, but like you could sit and watch. It's very nice and cool. And then here you have kind of like the farmhouse, I guess you could say. Not really, but you can eat places here, or you could just order stuff here as well. And then if you don't want to make all the food, you could buy a tombstone brownie for $12, but that's just one of the brownies out of all of them you can make. Here you could buy one Halloween cupcake for $9, one pumpkin muffin for $7, a pumpkin spice latte for $5, a caramel apple for $3, a pumpkin cookie, one pumpkin cookie for $4, one ghost cookie for $5, and an apple cider. And then you can buy them here. And then here you have cool tombstone area. You have a playground. You know, it's been a game for quite a while now. You could go down and slide. We could go on the swings as well. So that's nice. And then you could also go on this inflatable bouncy house, which is also been in the game for a while, but it's also pretty cool. And then there's just one more thing I want to show you guys, which is the corn maze that you can also do, which would be crazy fun. My mood just went down a little bit. Oh wait, no, and then you have a bunch of pumpkins over there as well, which I'm also going to be showing you guys. So you have the pumpkins where you could just say it's happy fall, and then you could buy the pumpkins this way, which also would be so fun and just so nice. Oh wait, looks like this. And then you could also just sit down, like if you were role playing, kind of just watch as you sit down here. Or it looks like you could also go around here where there's plenty of pumpkins. You could buy the tall pumpkin and the short pumpkin, $80 to $70. Oh, and then you could open this and you have the back of the kitchen if you wanted to go here. And then you can even make stuff yourself. So I mean, if you don't have a kitchen and you need to do stuff, well, there you go. You could do that if you don't have any money. But now let's go to the cornflake area. And I believe this is... I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. You start over here. And then you kind of just go to cornflake area. You cannot cheat. It doesn't let you go through anything. And you also can't zoom out. So like once you're in it, you're kind of just... in it. I mean, you could try zoom out like a little bit. It doesn't help that much. And then you kind of just like go. I'm actually doing pretty good so far. Oh shoot. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, I'm not doing terrible like right now. That was like the first one I bumped into. I think I'm going the right way actually. So off to a good start. Like, oh shoot. You gotta be joking me. Yeah, but I think you guys get the point. And then it's just like a cornflake maze and you try to escape. It's like a fun activity for you to do. And then you just kind of go until you make it. And then you find your way out. I mean, if you can't get out, then you could just teleport to your house or like teleport to a job and then you're out of the place. Or you could just go for the entire time and see if you can make it out, which is what I'm trying to do. I am just totally lost. Yeah, I don't think I could zoom out. Yeah, you can zoom out. Oh, wait. Wow. It looks like I'm on the complete opposite side of where I am supposed to be. So that really sucks. Yeah, as you see, I am not having any luck, but yeah, that's sad. But I'll be back once I get out of here. So yeah, surprisingly, I was actually able to make it out. I was trying to just kind of go back to the front, but I actually ended up completing it. So that's kind of ironic. But once you do, they just teleport you there. You also get like a plaque that you have. So yeah, that's pretty cool. But anyways, yeah, so like you do win something. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's very fun. And this is a very cool festival kind of thing. And it's just really nice if you want to have like an activity to do. But yeah, guys, that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys subscribe, a big thumbs up, and notification bell to us, and post and comment down below with your favorite thing about this whole update. Yeah, guys, that's all for today, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.